Today we're going to be unboxing this cooling MagSafe charger from Zeera. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Ronan and I make product and tech reviews. And in today's video, we're going to be unboxing a brand new MagSafe car mount for your phone from Zeera. So I have the car mount here in this box. And first of all, Zeera contacted me a while ago and asked me if I wanted to unbox and review this car mount on my channel. And I said, absolutely. I've worked with Zeera a little bit in the past before, and I was very happy when they contacted me and asked me about reviewing this product. I haven't paid any money for this, but Zeera sent this to me so that I could review it here for you guys on the channel. So we're gonna go and dive straight in. I'm gonna open this up right now. So there's a little sticky pull thing here, which is kind of half come off, but I haven't actually opened this up yet. So we're just gonna open this, see exactly what it's like straight out of the box. So this is it here. First thing we see are like some kind of like instructions and something that looks like a circular sticker, I guess. And then in here, we have part of the car mount. This looks like it's the section that sticks to your phone. So I have my phone here and I'm actually using a clear Zeera case that Zeera also sent me. And yes, so this is the section that holds the phone when it's in the car. Here we have an attachment of some sort. This section here looks like it just hooks into the vent, and I guess this just attaches on like this somehow. I'm not gonna start forcing things together just yet, but we will in a sec. Ah, yes, okay. And then there's also this arm section here. We also have a braided USB-C cable. This is a really nice cable actually. So you can see it's kind of gray and it's woven. It's a braided cable. It's USB Type-C, which plugs into this MagSafe section here. And then it's also USB Type-C on this end, so you can plug it into, if you have a USB-C port in your car, you can plug it directly into that, or if you have like an adapter so you can plug it into like the cigarette lighter in your car, you can use it with that as well. I have this bracket here, which, not gonna lie, I have no idea what this is for yet, but we're gonna find out. There is a little tiny Allen key in here. So this is for this arm here, so I guess if any of these sections become loose, you can use this key to loosen or tighten as you need to. And I think that is pretty much everything that comes in the packaging with the Zeera MagSafe cooling charger. Okay, so I understand how almost everything here works, with the exception of this. So this connector here is for your car mount. This one sticks onto your dash. So, but essentially these two things do the same thing. They're an arm so that you can mount the MagSafe cooling charger in your car. And the way it works is quite simple. So this one just clips onto a vent in the car, and I think this is probably the one that I'm going to use, or it's certainly the one that I'm going to try and use first before I look at this one. This one is very nice though. I just want to talk about this arm for a second. Thought it might be plastic when I took it out first, but it's actually metal, which is really, really nice, and it feels really sturdy and strong. And then it just has a little sticker on the bottom here, so you can peel this off and you can stick this onto your dash anywhere that you kind of find is convenient in your car. So you can stick it like this and it will mount, and this attaches on here. And once this is mounted, it's kind of fixed, and obviously this arm articulates, so you can position your phone as you want it in the car when it's on this mount. And what's also really nice is if we look in here, this is where the manual and stuff is, but also there's an extra sticker. So if you decide that you want to move this, or maybe you change your car and you want to take this with you, you get a second sticker that you can use so you can bring this with you if you need to, which I think is a really, really nice touch from Zeera that they've included this. And then just in terms of how this works, so I've already figured this out. So this section here, this just unscrews and you just put that through there. And once this is off, these little ball heads will just pop straight in here like this. So there's nothing to worry about. So what you do essentially is you drop that on there, you stick the ball head on, and then you just screw this back on. And once that's screwed back on, it means that you can adjust the tightness of this ball head so that this can articulate as you need it to. And it also just means that this won't be like rattling around, and it just means that your phone will be held more sturdily in your car. But that's kind of essentially how this works. It's super simple, and like you can use it essentially as is without plugging it in, without using any of the other elements of it, and you can just use it as a stand for your phone, which is probably what I will do most of the time. However, I'm still using the iPhone 13 Pro, and as much as I love this phone, the battery is not as good as it was when I got it first. I'm sort of struggling to get a full day out of this phone now without charging it in the middle of the day. And one thing that eats my phone's battery more than anything else is using maps and navigation software, which is something that I do in the car quite a bit. The fact that this has a charging element to it is really good, because it means that if I'm particularly like if I'm on a long journey or that kind of a thing, I can use the navigation on my phone and I can have my phone charging, which means that A, my phone's not going to die halfway through my journey, and B, I will still have battery in my phone when I get to wherever it is that I'm going. So that is something that I am really excited to try out. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that I can plug this in straight away, so I will need to get like some kind of an adapter to plug this USB-C cable into my car, because my car currently has two USB type A ports and a cigarette lighter charger port. So I'll need to get some kind of an adapter for this cable to go into either of those. And once I get that, I will be able to use this cable to charge my phone in the car, which is very exciting. I can also just plug a standard lightning cable into this end of my phone and into the USB-A ports in my car and charge my phone that way if I need to, but I won't get all of the benefits of this device by doing that. And the reason is that this actually has a fan in it as well. And the idea behind that is that it will blow cold air onto your phone when it's connected so that your phone doesn't overheat while it's charging in the car, which I actually think is just such a clever thing to do. Okay, so I will just show you guys super quickly. Essentially what this is for is if you're mounting this in the car, you can use this over your mount. So if it's kind of like you'll see here, if your mount is any of these shapes, you can just mount this straight into the car, which I think mine are. I think it's like this one or this one. So I probably won't need this, but if you're mounting this over a circular mount, what you do is you put this through like this, and then this hooks onto the circular mount like that. And this just works like a brace just to keep the tension so that this sits on the mount. So it's actually really clever. They kind of give you everything that you need straight out of the box to get this on your car. So I suppose the only thing left to do now is to take this out to the car and see how it works in the car. Hello. Hi. All right, so I'm in the car, and Frank and I have actually just been for a big walk in Phoenix Park in Dublin. So he's kind of snoozing on the back seat behind me here, and I'm gonna go and see about mounting the Zeera MagSafe charger. Before we start, essentially what I want to try and do is I want to mount it to this vent here, and that would be my ideal scenario if it fits there. So that's what we're gonna try first. And before I do anything, I just want to show you guys, I actually found this cable at home. So it's USB Type-C on this end and USB Type-A on this end. Not sure what this is from. I think it might be like from my Nintendo Switch or something like that. Really not sure. But what's great is it'll hopefully solve my problem of having to actually get a cable for this charger to get all of the functionality from it. But the first thing we need to do is see about actually mounting this to the dash. Okay, so as I said when we were back in the studio, this is the mount that I want to use, and one thing that I've just discovered, which I didn't realize, is that this little twisty section here, I can increase or decrease the length of this hook. So essentially what that allows me to do is it allows me to control the amount of tension that's on the mount when it hooks onto the vent, which is really good. And it means that I should be able to mount this to my vent without needing to use that extra bracket that it does come with. Kind of thinking like this. Now, as I showed you guys earlier, I just need to take this little kind of plastic nut here off. Just drop that on there. Just attach straight on like that. And screw this back in. Moment of truth time. Cool. So that's how it works. And then I can have it like that if I need to use navigation. The cable reaches from the charger into the USB port, which is just in there. If I start everything up, see what happens. Yes, that is charging. So it seems like the fans in the charger actually come on as soon as it's connected to a power source and when everything is running. So far I am really impressed with the Zeera wireless MagSafe cooling charger for my car, and I am excited to use it more while I'm driving. But that is all I have to say about the charger for now. So I'm gonna leave this video here because I need to take Frank home. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've liked it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.